Hey, back in Clue. We in here. Put my 2 scoops of creatine in here already. But I throw my protein in here. So, sorry, this is not as it's weird. These have the same brand. Some are more turned than not. I don't really like having my whole chest out, especially there ain't really nothing to show. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. So, putting together the breakfast just got up. Oh, we are now officially 12 weeks out. And this morning I weighed in at 238.4, which is good. And so far, this hasn't been a strenuous effort for me to get here. The last 2 times I reached around this weight was definitely like I had to put in some work. I felt it. The last time was easier than the first time. It felt good though. But like I didn't feel like I could drop lower. So now I feel like drop lower without effort. I still feel like if I take it nice, easy, breezy, you know what I'm saying, I'll be good. So that's what's up. So I was telling you guys that I've been working on this whole time getting metabolism good. Because if y'all remember, I went up to 270 and then dropped down to 230, 238, 237. Pretty much did that on 1,800 calories. And the reason for doing that was, you know, it's been a while since I was so heavy. One, I wanted to see if I would add any extra mass. Figured I wouldn't. I figured I may as well experience it firsthand. And it gave me the opportunity to see what it's like to pretty much be, I guess, like obese, like fat, obese, and super overweight again. And to see the struggles firsthand with that. Because honestly, like, and it definitely was way different. Even though I knew all the tools and stuff, my body reacted different to things. I had to do things kind of different, especially going hypoglycemic all the time. Like certain things I was eating that I couldn't eat, certain strategies that I had to use to change the game. So going back and being able to actually identify those things, helped me out to be able to help people. And plus, it was a struggle implementing the tools. I wasn't really somebody who, on their journey, I kind of struggled just because I didn't know what to do. I never really struggled with like the discipline part. So for me, that was the first time I actually did, because the strategies I was employing, which I would consider more advanced, you know, you kind of know, all right, track the macros and all that kind of stuff. I realized that, like, I was eating Cocoa Puffs, right? Not Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles. Well, it was too sugary for all that, so it was causing my blood sugar to just crash. And which I would go ahead with glycemic. I would have to make sure I had something else with me. And I would have to temper. I realized, like, okay, I'm going to have to add and temper it with something like this, a slower acting, slower digesting cereal. I realized that these right here, the ones I just used, more like Cocoa Pebbles, have less sugar in them. So it didn't give me that crazy spike, and I didn't really have to worry as much, and I could still employ the same strategy. Little stuff like that to keep me on track, that I realized, okay, when I'm talking to people, when I'm helping people out have this issue, I need to keep them on track, need to be able to help them with these little things. That's one example, but something like that. And that's something that if you've never been there, you don't really know to help someone with, or you don't know what it feels like even to be able to really give somebody some real feedback and to know what it's like. It's not fight through it type of deal. It's like literally, you feel that panic, you're desperate for food. It's like, I need to eat or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass out, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, something like that. And I've only ever had that one time in my youth. Just because I just didn't eat till later in the day. I wasn't hungry, and then that suddenly happened. You know instinctively what to reach for and what to get. So anyway, I'm talking too long about that. That was when I did that. So definitely metabolism crashed. Second time I didn't go to 270. I might even try to push that sometimes, 275. But really 270 was where it held up. I cut down, stayed with like 240s, 250s. And I did get some new pants. Just some pants I need to buy. And like they've been sold out for like weeks. But anyway, so I just remember them. because I remember how my pants fit when I was 250. They're a little bit loose, right? But I was hovering around there. And at one point, I was actually like in the 240s. I was like between 240, 250. Went up to 265. You know, I had to get my little bulk on because I like being like around 240, even though it's not really lean. That's kind of like just where I like hanging out around. That's where my body likes hanging out around currently, but we're dropping like between 240 and 245, but we're going to definitely drop below that. So I got to 250, staying there, went back up to 265, and then cut down to 237 again, but it was a lot easier. So I didn't have to go as deep in a deficit. I didn't have to do any cardio like before. I just kind of flipped the switch, you know what I'm saying? And was like there. Stayed there. I really didn't plan on doing like a real full-on cut. So I stayed there for a little bit until I decided to go back up. And that was pretty much what happened. Did kind of like a light cut for my wedding. That wasn't for the wedding. That was just because I wanted to. Because I realized also not cutting for a while kind of made things difficult, fell out the groove. So I just did that to keep the weight where it needed to be. Did that, was good, was fine. And then, yeah, so now we're doing this. The metabolism is definitely where it needs to be. I'm still not even actively counting. I'm just eating and watching the weight fall off. I'm not going buck wild. That's it. And it's taking its good old, sweet old time. It's been 2.5 pounds a week. Great progress. If that keeps going, I will be 12 weeks out. So I'll be 24. So that will put me down like 24 pounds, 38 minus 24. So it's like 214, right? Hold on, I'm crazy. Yeah, 214. Add the half a pound, 214. So it's like 202. I need to be like 197 at least. So 202. That's not gonna be consistent though. So we know it's gonna slow down. So I'm gonna have to either pick another show and coast into it. And the first one, just have a good time. And the second one, do my thing. Or I'm gonna have to at some point evaluate where I'm at and ramp it up. I haven't made the decision yet. There is another show that I want to do though. So there's a possibility of 2 shows. Not upset about that. I'll let you guys know what the second one is when that comes. But we'll evaluate. We'll see how things go. And we'll see how I'm looking. I'm gonna make that decision around when I get to like 220. I don't know where I need to go and what I need to do and what decisions to make. So we'll just take the time, do that. Thank you guys for joining me for what's almost 10 minutes of me updating you guys. I still have stuff I'm editing, filming even on the side in the midst of these. I'm not gonna do a home workout video because that is lame. Like if you're not really doing home workouts, it's lame. There's people I know who have whole home gyms who are like, let's do a home workout. And they're working out with bands and doing all this goofy stuff. And it's like, bro, I know that's not how you're currently training. Like James Grace, his videos have been coming up, but he's been training with bands for like a while now. He's not even making new ones. The YouTube is just throwing them in there. But I know Mark Lowblinder, his current situation, he has to train with bands. So he is actually someone who's doing it seriously. So I'm not talking about people like him. I'm talking about people who like, they put up these band workouts, but you know, they still either have access to a gym or they have a whole serious home gym and they're really just doing it to get the views, which I know they gotta make their money. But I'm not somebody like, you guys know I have a setup here. So I don't even know how I could say, oh, that's a good, nice workout. But my opinion is if I'm not in the trenches, if I'm not really doing it seriously, and I can say for a fact that it works or you're going to maintain or whatever, I'm not going to make a video about it. Like you work out with bands and do something, get something done, yeah. But a lot of you guys aren't concerned about just working out and maintaining. You want to know, can I still make progress? Can I keep what I got? What can I do? I'm not the band guy, okay? I have bands here. I don't train with them exclusively or extensively. They could be used for some things. Do what you can do. But the only person I've seen who, and also, what's dude's name? Bald dude. It's so terrible that I cannot remember his name right now. start with a J or something like that. He's sponsored by Raycon One. He's a bald guy. He has a decent setup and he's making it do what it do with his bands. But he has a setup. He has like one of them door things, not the X Factor, but one of them door things and a bench and stuff. It cost him a few $100s. Bro, you could have just grabbed some weights, man. If you got ahead of it on the jump, you definitely could have hit the marketplace up or something. But now it is dry. I just so happened to get lucky to get the last piece of equipment that I needed just for my own personal setup. I'm almost happy with what I have, and it's flexible enough to move around. That's my thing, being able to move around. But I'll see you guys. This is getting long. How you want to